Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian Kelly, and I'm reporting to you from my vehicle here in RTP, North Carolina. I wanted to do a really quick video. I hadn't done one in a couple of days, so thought I would have a couple of minutes here, so I thought I would just do one really quick. As you know, I am with the Prosperity Home Network, a program that pays out quite a bit of money, actually. If you're looking for something that pays you about $500 per week, then I definitely have something that I want to show you and share with you. Actually, I have a call-in number that you can call into. The number is 919-789-1911. Again, 919-789-1911. That's a recorded message. All you gotta do is just listen and follow those instructions, and you'll be just fine. You get some information about what we have to offer. Again, if you're looking for something that is really easy to do, it's gonna, can make you $500 to $1,000 a week, then this is definitely something that you want to look into. Again, you call that number 919-789-1911, and you will be able to take advantage of what we have to offer. It's a really, really good program. It's not hard, very simple. Everything is pretty much laid out for you. But I won't go into it here, but just call that number and follow the instructions, and you'll be just fine. What I kind of want to talk about today, really briefly, is what you have to offer and how you can and you should monetize what you have to offer. Everyone has a talent. Everyone, whether it be maybe you can cook really well, maybe you can, I don't know, anything. You can, maybe you're good at teaching, maybe you're good at, I don't know, planting flowers, gardening, whatever the case may be. And my point with that is this: you can take that talent and that knowledge that you have, and you can monetize that. And let me give you an example. For me personally, I do opportunities like Prosperity Home Network, but what I really love doing is I really enjoy day trading the markets, primarily the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, crude oil, that sort of thing. It's really profitable, and it's very challenging, and it's something that once you learn, that skill can never be taken away from you. And for a long time I searched, far and wide to try to find something that would be beneficial for me and my family, so in case things happen or whatever, I'd have something to kind of fall back on. And actually I've got quite good at trading, and because of that, I'm in the process now of actually creating a course that I'm going to sell to people around the world that will teach them exactly how to be successful at trading the S&P 500. And this whole thing with this coronavirus and so forth, the stores are closing and things are kind of shutting down and things like that. And so one day you might, be up, and the next day you may be down. And I'm not trying to politicize this thing, whatever. But you have to have a backup plan. Okay. What happens if you are working, just like, for instance, you got people who work in stadiums, maybe their full-time jobs are working in a stadium, and now that the NBA shut down, now that a lot of different sports things are shut down, they don't have an income coming in. You have a lot of people who work in retail stores, like, the big retail stores around the nation, and because no one's going outside, they're not getting any business, or they're not making any sales, and so the store will close up, temporarily, and those folks need to have an income coming in order to pay their bills, their mortgage, or their house payment, their car payment, etc. But if you don't have that, and what are you going to do? What are you going? You have millions of people who could potentially be in this predicament around the nation and even around the world. Okay. And so, I suggest, this is why I have things like the Prosperity Home Network. I don't promise people that they'll make $1 million overnight or anything for that matter. It's just a matter of following instructions, doing your mailings out, things like that, and you will be, you'll be just fine. But my point is, for me, I have gotten really good at trading, and so I'm taking that knowledge and I am going to write a manual that tells people step by step exactly how to do it. I'm gonna, write it up and I'm gonna put it as a PDF file and I'm gonna sell it to people all around the world. I'll probably sell it for like $200, but people will pay that money for it. And the reason why is because of its value. Okay, I mean, to make $200 trading in the market, I mean, that's like, a snap of the fingers. You'll make your investment back fairly quickly. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. And so that's just an example. So my point to you is this: if you have a skill, okay, if you have a skill of writing or cooking or anything for that matter, I don't care what it is, anything for that matter, try to figure out a way to monetize that. How can you write down your knowledge on your computer on a piece of paper, take that information, okay, put it into a PDF file, make a YouTube video with keywords pertaining to what you have knowledge about. People take a look at your video, right? They say, "Oh, I really want to learn this, how to cook or whatever, how to cook, fried chicken or something. I don't know, And then they say, okay, well, this is cool. I'll and then you offer a course. You offer something that shows them how to do what you are very skillful at doing. And believe it or not, people will actually pay you money for what for your knowledge, okay? And that is something, I mean, whether it be, I don't know how much you would charge, but you start somewhere, right? And the key is, once you have your ideas, put them on paper, put them on your computer, make the PDF for that. Not necessarily a book, but more or less a manual. I mean, it could be like, for instance, my manual is only going to be like 25 pages, but I'm going to sell it for like $200. And, I'm not, I mean, and you guys will probably laugh and say, well, oh, that's too much money. Yeah, because you don't know what this is all about. You don't know what this entails. You don't know how much money people charge for trading courses. I mean, I've invested a lot of money to learn this skill, and through the years, and I know for a fact they got people out there, companies out there, that are selling courses for $10,000-$12,000. And people are buying them. And is it worth it? Absolutely. It's absolutely to pay $10,000 for a course on trading. It definitely is. As long as you get what you need, then that's fine. I mean, people go to college and pay, I've seen things $100,000 over 4 years, and that's on the small side. But if you're in a situation where you can, invest, a couple $1,000s or whatever, and get the education that you need to get where you need to go, then that's a good thing. That's cheap education, and the world that we live in is changing. Going to college and getting a college degree, I think that's a really great thing. But what's happening is, things are beginning to shift, and things like, people becoming plumbers and going to maybe like a 2-year college to get a degree in robotics or some type of artificial intelligence. Those kind of jobs are really, really plentiful, are getting ready to be plentiful now. And having that specialized knowledge is something that's really looked favorably by companies. Having a degree is fine, but they're looking for more than that and everything. I'm not sure why we'll switch to that. I'm not sure. I kind of drifted to that. But my point to you is sit down, have a talk with yourself, write down what you're good at, what you're really, really good at. Because there are thousands of people around the world who are interested in what you have to offer. But the thing is, you got to offer it. So sit down, find out what you are good at, write it down, find out how you can take that information, put it on paper, make a video about what you have to offer, and you monetize it. Once you make videos on what you have to offer, you'll get subscribers. People will subscribe to your YouTube channel. And at that point, once they subscribe to your YouTube channel, you start putting up more videos about your program or whatever your specialty is. And then you offer, maybe you build a website, or you don't even have to have a website. Just say, hey, if you want more information about my course, then simply send me an email or give me a call, or maybe even have a recorded message where they can call and get more information, and then you can make sales that way. Now this is really, really crazy. Years ago, this is maybe, I don't know, 15 years ago or so, I was working for a computer company, and I was at my job. It was on the weekend, it was like a Saturday, and I had a trading course already out there, but the website I built was really jacked up. I didn't know a lot about it, but the course was really good. And so I don't know how this guy, I'm sitting there and I get a Yahoo Messenger. This is when they had Yahoo Messenger. So I'm sitting there, I get a Yahoo Messenger, and the guy says, hey, Brian, I saw your course online and I'm interested and I want to purchase it. At that time, I was selling a course on trading I think it was a euro. It was a euro. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. I said, well, the course is going to cost you $197, and I accept PayPal. So he's like, okay, well, that's fine. And I said, so I sent him my PayPal email address and everything, and something. This guy's like, okay, he's not gonna, and check. The thing about it was really, really crazy. His name, I forget his name, was Prince something, and he was from Kuwait. And I'm thinking, how in the world this guy from Kuwait know who I am and found me? I'm thinking, this is crazy. So I'm thinking he's just playing a game here. So like 5 minutes later, I get an instant message from PayPal saying, this guy just sent you $197. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is crazy. So anyway, I verified that the money's there and it's actually there. So what I did, I go to my email. I had the course online. So it was in a PDF file. It was like 20 pages long. And so what I did, I got his email address and I simply forwarded the product that he purchased, which is my email, which is my trading course, to his email address. So he got his product, I got my money, both parties are satisfied, and there you have it. Here it is. I just made $197 from a guy who I don't know. I haven't met before. I probably will never meet him or anything. And now he's using the course. I'm not sure if he's still using it or what. But the point of the matter is, when you have something to offer, and you make it publicized, you put it out there, especially on YouTube, because YouTube, man, is just like people from all around the world, see your stuff, and when you do that, people get excited. They want your product or your service, and you simply offer it to them for a price. And guess what? They buy it. You send them the product. They send you the money. Boom, there you have it. So that's it for today. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. I don't always talk about Prosperity Home Network, which is something that I really believe in. Is a really good program, but kind of want to encourage people to think outside the box, and try to do something different. I mean, like I said, you have so much talent that you don't realize it, but all you have to do is like sit down and think about your specialty, and then put it on paper, and then put it on video, and then sell it. And that's all you have to do. And trust me when I tell you, when you do that, people will contact you and people will buy from you. I'm telling you, that is the truth. And again, I don't make promises that you'll make, $1 million overnight, but, you know, um, there's nothing better than having ownership where if you have something, you create something, a manual or a book, whatever, and you have 100% ownership of it. You're not sharing any profits with anyone. No, you have no one to answer to. People contact you wanting your product, your service, and you simply provide that service or that product to them, and they pay you. And again, you are in full control of it, and that's just a really powerful thing. And so, like I said, I am in the process of creating my own trading course, and it's a niche market, very specific. Because most people, when they think about day trading, think about stocks and things like that. Well, I don't do stocks because stocks are way too expensive, for myself and for most people. And to me, it's really not as profitable as trading the indices or commodities. Okay, and so we're talking like a couple $1,000s to start this thing, and it's very easy to make quite a bit of money doing it. So that's why I'm creating this course to let people know about this hidden gem, and I think it's going to do quite well. So with that being said, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be safe out there. It's really, this whole coronavirus thing is just kind of crazy. It's got people all shaken up and afraid and everything, but there's no need to fear. It's going to go away. It's got to give some time and so forth. So at any rate, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.